So we are back at it again here in Bucharest, in the capital of Romania, with day number 3 of FIBA 3x3 Youth Nations League basketball. Stop number 3 here in Bucharest, and it's the last day of the weekend, last day of competition, at least for the weekend.
Playing on the half court with one rim. With the official 3x3 basketball made especially for the fast-paced outdoor game. The first team with 21 points is your winner, or the team with the most points after 10 minutes. You have just 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the clock is ticking, baby. Anything inside the arc is worth 1 point, while anything outside the arc is worth 2. That's how I do, baby. And once you score, the ball doesn't stop. Offense turns to defense just like that. It's a 10-minute sprint.
Okay, looks like we're back. I let you guys enjoy that FIBA 3x3 clip before moving back here at the main court in Bucharest, where we're just about ready to start the first game of the day. So last chance this weekend for the teams involved in the tournament, both men's and women's competitions, to get some points and try to make it to the Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia finals, the World Youth 3x3 Championships later this year in September. And let's check out Germany first, playing in white. Same lineup, mostly same lineup as yesterday. Only one change here. Number 3, Nina Horvat in for Germany. Alongside her, number 13, Olivia Okpara, number 77, Franka Wittenberg, and number 11, Mayra Banco. So Germany going for a smaller lineup than we were used to in the first couple of days with Venemoser. Spain, another switch here for them as well. Basketball being played here by the Spanish side. In second place, Hungary, 150 points. Germany in third with 130. They did better in the second day. I'm gonna have to see what they do here in the third. Then it's Turkey, Czechia, and finally on spot number 6, Romania. Looks like we're ready to start here with Nunez for Spain. Nunez drives, passes over to the other side for the bucket from Tyra Benitez. Quick bucket here for Spain. Germany trying to answer, and that's a block, and Benitez back to what she was doing in the first day of competition, making shots and then blocking them. Two-pointer is short from Banco. She can hit from that range for sure, but not that time. Romero inside for Eke Benitez. Benitez finds a way to keep it in. Over to Alarcon, back up top for the two-pointer. That's short. Chance here for Wittenberg. Was looking for the pass inside, but gets it stripped by Romero. Romero over to Benitez. Outside to Alarcon, drives and lays it up. Spain just using that speed right now. And the two-pointer for Germany. Just like that, we're tied at 2. Alarcon. And she'll get called for a travel. Was looking for the foul, and you can see her right hand is bandaged. So she did take a little bit of flack over the weekend. But she's been playing pretty good, as has her whole team. Banco. Magda Banco inside, and another block. This time it's Gemma Nunez with the block. Still a pretty good pace here to start off the day in the women's competition in this matchup between Germany and Spain. A one-pointer short. Another chance here for Alarcon. Leaves it over for Romero. Dual screen. Shot goes up, and a two-pointer for Nunez. Spain back on top. And they'll also get a warning here for delay of game. Not allowing Olivia Okpara to restart. Let's see. Banco. Oh, easy money for Okpara. Just went right by Eke Benitez. Now it's Alarcon. Can't double up on that earlier shot. Benitez yet again. Tough position to be in under the basket, but now they save it. Alarcon, Spain's number 2, puts it in for 1 point. Benitez steals it. Again over to Alarcon. Switches sides for Nunez. Short. And there would have been time to save it, but late rush for Gemma Nunez. Wittenberg and the travel. Gotta take care shuffling your feet. Unforced error for Germany's number 77, and now she goes back on the defense. Nunez over to Eke, decides to take it in herself, and she does well. Puts another one on the board for Spain. Now it's Horvat. Over to Wittenberg, switches sides. Okpara had the lane, followed through, but just short on the release. Romero back in the game. Looks over to Benitez. Gets stripped. Wittenberg. And the shot clock didn't reset. Yeah, there's. They need to They need to talk about this because the shot clock didn't switch after possession changed. So no way that we had that short of a clock for Germany. Yep, it has to be a Germany ball with 8 seconds. Referees getting another one right here. Just took them a couple of moments to check for the time, and we're back with Germany on offense. Mayra Banco inside for Okpara. Buckets. And now it's Alarcon trying to double up with Romero, and she does. Spain up 3. Mayra Banco pass over the defense. And Olivia Okpara can't control it. Would have been a really good opportunity for her. As we go into our first TV timeout of the game. Only 3 points between the two teams, and one thing that we have to mention is no fouls, so impeccable game defensively for both teams here early in the day in Bucharest. Well, early in the competition, because it's 2:15 in the afternoon here in Romania. Nunez asking about the shot clock. Currently displaying 3.5 seconds. And it looks like it's going to stay 3.5, so Spain have to put it up in a hurry. Nunez takes it all the way to 0, but touches nothing but air. Again here, Germany with Banco. And we do have a foul. It won't be a shooting foul, though. So our first foul of the game at the 6-minute 38-second mark. Still pretty good job so far defensively for both teams. 3-point advantage for Spain. Okpara. Over to Horvat. Gets it back to Okpara. Has 2 seconds. She puts it up. And splash damage for Olivia Okpara. The 2-pointer bringing Germany to within 1. And Romero follows suit. Finishes. Gets fouled. And she'll get 1 more. So Germany's first foul rewards Spain with a shot from the free throw line. And it goes in. Lucky bounce, but the ball goes in. Makes it 9-6 for Spain. Horvat again over to the side for Mayra Banco. Has the lane. Takes advantage. Benitez. Height advantage. Clear height advantage over Franka Wittenberg. And makes her pay. Horvat again creates for Wittenberg. What a great position. What a great dime. Wittenberg just couldn't take advantage. And now she gets blocked by Benitez into a travel call. Romero again. Decides to keep the ball. Goes one-on-one with Wittenberg. And puts it in. Spain now creating a 4-point lead. And Okpara called for the offensive foul. She bumped once, but the second time just a little bit too much in it. And momentum didn't carry over, so they lose possession. Nunez. Still Spain with it. Eke Benitez. Not that time. Banco has had some success defending Benitez. Now she asks for it. She takes it too. Looks for the rebound. Mayra Banco gets it, but the pass a little bit too wide for Okpara to reach. Let's check out Alarcon drawing up a play here. Ball eventually gets to Romero. 6 seconds. Romero drives, splits another pair of defenders and scores. 12-7 for Spain. And it looks like Spain are headed for another victory here in Bucharest. Okpara was looking for the buzzer beater. Last second shot that just barely touched the backboard. Let's see, Eke Benitez took a step back. Now she spins and lays it up with the left hand over Banco. Mayra Banco trying to answer, and she does. Great timing from Germany's number 11 over the much taller Benitez. Now Spain get one more. So every time Germany puts one up, Spain right there to get one back. Banco gets blocked from the outside. Romero again passing in to Benitez, and they don't really need to do much more than that. Maybe give her a breather here and there, but Benitez again picking up from what she did in the first day of competition. Real also did a great job yesterday as her replacement. And now we have another timeout with Spain leading 15-8, 6 more points for Spain until they get the W, or will Germany make a run out of it in the last 3 minutes, 40 seconds of our first women's game of the day here in the Park Lake Shopping Center in Bucharest. Plenty of people around to see the tournament. Mentioned this on Friday as well. Not only the lower ring around our main court here, but also the upper ring filled to the brim with honestly a lot of kids, a lot of young people just looking at these two countries battle it out. Nunez loses possession. Looks like it's still going to be 4 seconds for Spain after Wittenberg nearly knocked it out, nearly stole it. Gemma Nunez takes the two-pointer. Oh, yes, sir. Two-pointer, good for Spain. And 4 more points for them. Kickball violation. Alarcon. Let's see, Olivia Opara sends it over to Wittenberg. Tried to go for a fake on the left side, but now Banco and Opara not synchronized. They give it back to Spain. So Germany falling behind here. Benitez over to Alarcon. Another open lane. Alarcon barely misses, but we're going to get a foul. Late whistle here, but it was the correct call. Germany's third foul sends Spain yet again to the free throw line. Excel Alarcon Otero looking to turn the lead into a double-digit one. She doesn't. So the score stays 17-8 in favor of Spain. Banco over to Horvat, trying to make her mark on this game, or at least try to pull something up for Germany, get them closer to Spain. But now it's a carry. Carry violation on Alarcon as she takes a seat, clearly displeased with the effort. But she's okay. Her team is up big. Only a couple of minutes left in this one. Another chance, and the left-hander is good for Okpara. Benitez stops the dribble, leaves it over for Nunez, and she is fouled. Cracks showing here for Germany. They did a good job in the first few minutes of the game, but then started to slow down, and now lots of trouble to keep up with this Spanish team led by Benitez. Another two-pointer, that one also off the mark, and Nunez can make the two-pointer. They're certainly looking for the 21-point finish here before time runs out. Horvat, Franka Wittenberg. Couple of crossovers, can't get rid of Alarcon, but finds a way. That hook shot goes in for Germany. Romero was looking for the two, eventually sends it to Alarcon. Horvat again inside. Okpara just a little bit too much under the basket and loses it. Nunez misses another one. He's looking for the foul on the shot attempt. And Germany just trying to make things happen here. Wittenberg pushes Nunez out of bounds, tries to go apologize, but Nunez has nothing of it. Still a 7-point game here. Nunez on to Alarcon, and Alarcon, Spain just wasting opportunity after opportunity. A two-pointer here for Germany would go a long way. Maybe now with Banco. Yes, lucky shot, it goes in. So a 5-point game with 1 minute to go. I wonder if Germany can pull up a miracle here, but they will have to stop Spain. Just as I said, Spain wasting opportunity after opportunity. There goes another one. Second one, however, from Romero, ends up in a foul, and that's number 6 on Germany. So still not a big problem right now for Spain, unless they miss these free throws. And Germany, let's say, makes another two-pointer in a hurry. But that's an unlikely scenario. Oh, yeah, it was only one shot because Germany's not in the penalty yet. And now a foul on the other end. That's only the second for Spain. And Germany will very likely look for a two-pointer. Banco, Okpara, and Horvat in. Okpara gets it. Olivia Okpara. Now over to Banco, way outside, so close. That would have been huge for Germany. As it stands, Spain still up 5. And using Benitez to get another one, that's it. That will be the end for Germany. Heroic run here, that two-pointer earlier for Germany almost got them into a rhythm, got them a little bit closer, but eventually Benitez came right back with it, and now she gets fouled. So 2 shots here for Eke Benitez. And Spain is going to get their first win here in game number 1 of the day in Pool A. There we go, 20-point game for Spain. Germany throwing up another two-pointer. That one goes in, but it's too little too late for them. And Nunez dribbles it. They are looking for another shot, or maybe just avoiding a foul. And Romero ends up with the ball. So Spain take this one, defeating Germany 20-14. And again, Spain early favorites to go into the daily final here in the women's competition after getting a W in their first game.
the teams, we will start with Czechia. Wearing number 6, cu numărul 6 pentru Czechia, Josef Gale. Cu numărul 12, wearing number 12, Peter Krivaniec.
Good to go for our second game of the day, this time in the men's competition. We'll see Czechia's under-21 team take on Türkiye, also under-21. Daniel Kölbl, Adam Rusička, Petr Krivanek, and Josef Gale. The 4 players for Czechia. Looks like Krivanek is back despite missing yesterday's final game. Again, Czechia playing both finals so far in only 3 people. Türkiye with Ataberk Aksu, Evren Demirci, Gökbay Gök, and Baran Yurdushen. Turkey playing in red. And, let's take a quick look here to see what the standings look like in the men's competition just before our last day starts for these teams. Spain right now, unsurprisingly, in first place, but Germany, even though they are in second place, they are tied in the points with Spain. 170 points apiece for both of the countries. In the third place is Czechia, 160, very near the first 2 teams. Then it's Turkey, Romania in 5, and last place for Hungary. So very important here, very much dependent on what Spain and Germany do today. Who's going to end up with that top spot, unless we see another shocker of a game as we saw yesterday with Germany defeating Spain to head on to the finals where they faced Czechia. First possession here starts with Krivanek. Shoots a 2-pointer, that's short. Needs to check the range. And we're going to have to wait and see if they'll try and get Kölbl hot early on against Turkey, or they'll look for a more team-oriented approach offensively. Chance here missed by Aksu. Again, Rusička over to the side. The 2-pointer from Kölbl misses. Yurdushen defended by Krivanek. Yurdushen, smart play. Last second shot. Now Demirci intercepts over to Yurdushen, and that's a foul. So Krivanek off to a very slow start here for Czechia. Missed 2-pointer, badly missed the 2-pointer, and then a foul. Now over to Turkey again. Gök this time ends up scoring close to the basket. We usually see him outside of the 2-point line. Another 2-pointer missed. This time is Josef Gale. Tries to get the rebound, but it ends up with Gök. Looks for a screen from Demirci. Has just enough space to release it, and that's what we're looking at from Gökbay Gök. But he gets saved on that position by Baran Yurdushen. Rusička has to throw it up. It is, but Gök had his hands all over that ball. And time runs out. Yurdushen outside to Gök. Another drive. And Gök. And that's like second buzzer beater of the game here, as Gökbay Gök scores yet another one from the inside. Kölbl Wide pass here for Rusicka, and a lucky little bounce gives Czechia their first point. Turkey certainly on a mission here. Yurdushev battling Kölbel, spin move, and the shot is good. Kölbel trying to bring Czechia back, can't do it from beyond the arc. Over to Gök again, Yurdushen, and that's another foul. Not sure what Kölbel was thinking. He hurt his hand on that play, holding his wrist, but hopefully he'll be fine. Czechia certainly not looking to lose probably their best shooter in this tournament to injury. Gök has two defenders and finds a way to send it towards the rim. He's fouled, and that's very quick 3 fouls for Czechia. Gök will end up shooting one thanks to his quick thinking, quick reaction for Gök by Gök. So what a surprise would it be here for Turkey to win it. They are in 4th place, so only 1 down from Czechia in the overall standings, but it would certainly be interesting to see the 2-time finalist Czechia be halfway out of the race for the final today from the very first game. Get a second point there. Now Yurdushen, spin move, and just lets it go. Turns the difference into a 4-point lead as we get our first foul on Turkey. This one on Ataberk Aksu. Rusicka over the back pass for Kölbel, finishes, takes advantage of the foul. Just not enough in there for Aksu to be able to stop the Czech player. Free throw, bounces a couple times, eventually rims out. Demirci, almost stolen by Kölbel, but Demirci finishes the play. Krivanex goes for a 2-pointer, and just like that, it's a 2-point game. Aksu pulls it in, second chance miss. Maybe they have another opportunity here with Aksu recovering. Ataberk Aksu inside for Baran Yurdushen. Elegant finish there for Turkey's number 6. Back to a 3-point lead and a foul. Yeah, looks like that'll be on Kölbel. Off-ball foul as we head into a timeout.
First TV timeout in this game. First game of the day in men's competition.
So with 6.5 to go, Turkey leads Czechia by 3. Probably not the situation we were expecting, but Czechia have plenty of time to get back into rhythm. Certainly Turkey playing really well right now. All 4 players decisively contributing to this lead. Rusicka, Kölbel from the way outside, maybe just a little bit outside of his range. Demirci over to Yurdushen, stops the dribble, but finds a way to put it in over Gale. Kölbel again, behind the back pass to Josef Gale, gets it back, 5 seconds. Kölbel, there we go. There we go. Czechia has possession here. Full shot clock after the 2-pointer from Daniel Kölbel. Now it's time for Krivanek to attempt a two-pointer. Kölbl jumps really high to get his hand on that one. Gets the rebound. Gonna attempt another one. That one off the mark. Kölbl with the recovery. Looking to get it into Krivanek. It should be Czechia ball, but it looks like... yeah, it is Czechia ball. Ball last touched Turkey player on the pass attempt from Kölbl. Now Josef Gale had an opening towards the basket, but just didn't look at it. Now Krivanek off to the side for Kölbl. Steps back, doesn't have enough space to shoot. And now it's Krivanek with a two-pointer in and out. Still a two-point lead here for Turkey. Stays at two after that missed shot. Still a two here. Czechia looking for that two-pointer to tie things up. Let's see if Turkey have anything to say about it. Chance here for Gök. Puts it up. Battling there for possession, but eventually I believe Josef Gale is called for a foul on Evren Demirci. Gök. Let's see, Aksu attempts a two-pointer as well. That one short. Now it's Krivanek. Inside to Gale. Had a great position. Taller than Gök, who was defending him at the time. And Czechia back two within one. Yurdushen quickly makes it a two-point game. Josef Gale again. Kölbl taking a breather here with Krivanek trying to pick up on the offense, and he does. Two-pointer. Ties things up at 10. So Czechia responding after the early lead from Turkey. Yurdushen misses. Ruzička, good defense on Turkey's number 6. Now Gale. Very nearly lost it. Gale misses the shot, but he gets fouled from behind by number 2. Gök by. Momentum shifting in Czechia's favor, and they had this tie game here at 10 with Kölbl resting, so an optimal situation for Czechia, having your primary scorer resting while you get back into the game. And he did his part earlier as well. Daniel Kölbl, a two-pointer, important one to keep Czechia in play. Gale now shooting one. Makes it. So Czechia on top. Attempt here to tie things up again, and we get it from Demirci. Short lead for Czechia earlier. Now very close to losing the ball. Ruzička, ho-ho! Put on the jet boosters because Adam Ruzička is out of here. And again, Yurdushen not taking no for an answer. Immediately ties things up at 12. Gale, two-pointer off the mark with Demirci getting the rebound. Yurdushen, Kölbl back into the game. The physicality, you can see it there. What a pass from Kölbl over to Ruzička. Stunning the entire Turkish defense. And now the foul on Kölbl. Came back highly motivated, but also grabbing a couple of fouls quickly for Czechia, Daniel Kölbl. Yurdushen was looking for the unsportsmanlike foul. Won't get it. Gök has Kölbel in front of him. Tries to create space. He does. Step back. Money. Gök by Gök, making shots from everywhere on the court. Driving to the basket, mid-range, and 2-pointers. Nothing offensively that Gök by Gök can't do. Foul number 5 on Czechia. 4 fouls on Turkey now with Aksu leading this play over to Gök. Waits for the Yurdushen screen. 3 seconds, Gök spins, misses. Aksu there to recover, on to the side. Gök step back, 2-pointer, too short. Gök trying to save it. 2 minutes to go, tied at 13. Let's see, couple of spin moves from Yurdushen. So right now, Yurdushen just willing his team towards a win. 1-point game, short shot from Krivanek. It's gonna take him a minute here to get back into a rhythm after missing a bunch of shots early on. These two teams here in stop number 3 are all in Pool B together with Spain. So a win here is very, very important. But this kind of almost opens the door to any result later in the day, because again, Spain have proven that they can be defeated. We saw that yesterday. Czechia has made 2 finals, and if Turkey keep playing like this, they do have a shot at finding their way to the finals. Again, anything can happen here. It's only a 1-point game. In the other group, we have Germany, Romania, and Hungary looking for a spot in the final. Gök decides to take it in himself, looks for the 2-pointer, off the mark. Yurdushen yet again. Unfortunately for him, he can't make the putback. Krivanek has Yurdushen on him and misses. And if Turkey get the win here, it'll be primarily thanks to Baran Yurdushen, effective on both ends of the floor. That one, though, a travel. And he's tired. Put up a great effort so far. Every single Czech player has defended against him, and we've already seen the type of physicality that Czechia has. Pass inside to Gale. Finishes! Josef Gale. And what a pass here from Kölbel to feed Gale inside for the and one. Czechia ties things up at 14 with 1 minute to go. Great game here to start things off in the men's competition between Czechia and Turkey. Gale makes it. Aksu drives on Krivanek, much taller defender. Aksu stops the dribble over to Gök. He has to pull up. He does. No, time runs out. And now Czechia with Kölbel trying to get a 2-point lead, and they do. What a finish here from Daniel Kölbel. Gök again, that one short. You can tell by the way it left his hand, and Turkey are going to waste a ginormous opportunity being up 1 just a few seconds ago. But Czechia, let's take another look here at Gale, the pass inside and the foul. That's the last one for Turkey to give. And tough situation here defensively. They need to get a stop. Important play here defensively for Turkey. Krivanek drives, and what a block there from Turkey's number 9, Evren Demirci, denying that 2.5 seconds, and it's perhaps not over yet for Turkey. Gök needs to find a way to stop Ruzička for throwing it up despite being a little bit shorter. Ruzička over to Kölbel, the two-pointer for Czechia. Off to the side, and Turkey will have one more opportunity to send this game into overtime after leading for most of it. What about this one? And yes, absolutely, we need a timeout here. What a turn of events. As I mentioned, Turkey leading this game for the better part of it. Czechia battling from behind and now enjoying a 2-point lead with 8 seconds to go. Turkey in foul trouble, so they need to make a basket here. It has to be a 2-pointer. And what a game. If this is the start of today's men's basketball, then I can't wait to see what's in store for us after. What a show here put on by Czechia and Turkey. Gök by Gök restarts over to Yurdushen. Back to Gök, really good defense. Gök drives, but then fouls. It doesn't really matter. I'm not sure what Turkey was thinking, not sure what Gök was thinking. They needed a 2-pointer, even a difficult shot, maybe a lucky bounce would have been preferable, but Gök just drives to the rim. He did score, and we will still have a couple of free throws here for Czechia. I think that was number 7 on Turkey. But even with this, the game is over. Huge mistake here for Turkey as they waste the game. No more free throws. The game is over. Ionuț Alexandru Barbu calling game here. So time running out on Turkey. And they will beat themselves up for this one for sure. After dropping the opener against Czechia. We will head into a short entertainment moment here at the Park Lake Shopping Center. Gonna leave you with some highlights of this game, with Gök doing everything right for Turkey except the last play. And when we return, we will still have Turkey. They'll be facing Hungary, but this time in the women's competition.
Elis, dacă îmi lași un pic muzica mai jos ca să înțeleagă și copiii ce trebuie să facă, efectiv, mulțumesc. Bun. 2, 4, 6, 8. Am numărat bine până la final. Avem 8 participanți. Concursul se numește Best of 5. O parte dintre voi ați mai participat ieri, o parte nu. Ideea e că aveți 5 încercări la dispoziție, 3 zone din care să aruncați. O să vă explic imediat care sunt cele 3 zone. În primul rând este zona colorată cu portocaliu acolo, o vedeți? Aceea este o zonă care valorează un punct. Dacă scrieți de acolo este un punct. Spațiul dintre zona portocalie, zona colorată și semicerc valorează 2 puncte și din spatele semicercului valorează 3 puncte aruncarea voastră. Aveți 5 încercări, cine înscrie cele mai multe puncte câștigă un premiu oferit de Nike. E clar? Aveți întrebări? Suntem gata? Cine vrea să înceapă? Ok, începem de acolo, din stânga. Tu ești fericitul câștigător, începi concursul, să vedem dacă asta se va întâmpla și la final, dacă chiar vei câștiga premiul. Începem, avem o minge pentru tine, ți-am zis, 3 zone, începi de unde vrei tu, 5 încercări. Start! 1 2 3 încă 2 încercări. E norocos scoți și intră. 4. Și ultima încercare. Hai să vedem de unde să fie. Ultima. Tot de la linia de liber. Și a cincea, norocoasă și a cincea. Felicitări. Lasă mingea mai departe colegului tău. Rămâi aici pe teren alături de noi. Până la final, când facem calculul, tragem linie și vedem cine câștigă premiul de la Nike. Mergem mai departe cu următorul. Una. A doua ratată. Hai să vedem și a treia. Repede, repede, jos, să vedem. Repede, repede, repede. Din afara arcului de cer, norocos, nu, rămâne afară. Încă două. Hai, mai două încercări. Hai, ultima încercare. Până de afară. Să știi că avem croci asemănători. Am și eu din aia acasă. Colegii mei nu mă lasă să viu învățat cu ei aici. Dar avem croci asemănători, promit. 5 din 5 și dăm ștafeta următoarei participante. Este o fetiță. Când ești tu pregătită? Stan! Prima era tata. Încă 4. Haide! Și a doua. Hai, poate a treia e cu noroc? Am avut dreptate. A treia e cu noroc. Încă două. A patra n-a fost să fie. Ultima încercare. Du de la sigur. A cincea era dată. Predă ștafeta mai departe colegului tău. Când ești tu pregătit? Haide! Prima-i bună. A doua vrea de la libere. O ratează. Și a treia o ratează. A patra-i bună și ultima încercare. În spatele arcului de cer, aproape să intre. Predă ștafeta mai departe colegului tău. Continuăm competiția aici în Park Shopping Center, concursul Best of 5, unde premiul este oferit de prietenii și partenerii noștri de la Nike. Cele mai multe puncte înscrise din 5 aruncări, concurentul care reușește asta, cred că lasă un premiu oferit de Nike. Și ultima încercare ratată. Lasă mingea mai departe colegului tău. Rămâi aici alături de noi pe teren. Prima ratată. Doua, lovește inelul, rămâne și asta afară. Hai să vedem ce se întâmplă cu celălalt de 3. Asta e bună. 3 cu noroc, încă 2. A patra e prea scurtă. Și ultima încercare. Aproape a fost bine și asta. Lasă mingea mai departe colegului tău. Ultimii 2 participanți în această probă. Prima ratată. Aproape a fost cea doua. Hai să vedem. Trebuie să intre un punct. Nici a treia nu ce trebuie. Poate cu a patra. Da, norocos, a patra intră în ațe. Și hai să vedem pe ultima. O vrea de la linia de libere. Aruncă și ratează. Lasă mingea colegului tău. Ultimul participant, așadar, în concursul Best of 5. 3x3 Youth Nations League, următorul meci în competiția feminină, acolo unde Ungaria va întâlni Turcia. So, up next in women's competition, Hungary against Türkiye. We will start with
Play continues here at the FIBA 3x3 Youth Nations League Europe 2 Stop 3 with the women's competition. First game of Pool B. This one will be between Czechia and Türkiye. No. Which one is this? Actually, it's my bad. It's Hungary versus Türkiye. That was the previous game. So now Hungary versus Türkiye. I was looking at the monitor, seeing Hungary, and didn't know what to make of it for just a moment. My bad. So Hungary under 21 with Zita Zabo, Sofia Telegi, Boglarka Horvat, and Terka Dul. We've seen these players before. No big changes for Hungary. And now playing in red, Türkiye with Zeyno Şeren, Elif Baran. We've yet to see Baran in this competition. Sudenaz Fidan and Simce Tokmak.
și cu numărul 11, Zeyno Şeren. Ladies and gentlemen, the team of Türkiye.
So if Spain has taken a serious option in Pool A to get back to the finals with the win over Germany, Czechia yet to play in that group. Over here, we have Hungary, Romania, and Türkiye. As of right now, Türkiye are the favorites, at least on paper, to go through. We'll have to see if Hungary and Romania can put up a genuine shot here at an attempt to make it to stop number 3's finals in the women's competition. Last chance for them while in Bucharest. Ionuț Alexandru Barbu and Cedric Ritic, the two referees, and we're good to go here. Şeren has Tokmak in for a screen, decides for a jump shot, and Tokmak, lucky break there for Turkey. They get the ball back. Şeren yet again, that one drops for Zeyno İşil Şeren. Terkadül stops, throws it up, gets fouled. And we'll look to tie things up here from the free throw line. Hungary's number 7 on Turkey's first foul of the game. And she makes it off to the side for Sudenaz Fidan. Decides to drive. Had a good look at it, but couldn't make it count. Telegi again between two defenders, throws it up and makes it. Quick possession change here with a foul. That will be the first on Hungary as well, as Dul takes a seat. So does Tokmak for Turkey. Fidan, oh, behind the back pass, just look at it go over to Şeren. Caught off guard the Hungarians. Horvat over for the two-pointer, that's short from Dul. Just immediately checked back into the game, and now an offensive foul. That'll be on Baran. Just bumping Boglarka Horvat out of the way. It's Horvat again. Another great pass inside. Bad miss there for Sofia Telegi. Unbelievable miss for Hungary, but Not the same story here for the two-pointer from Şeren. Turkey grabbing a 2-point lead. They have possession as well. Barak. Şeren has space to throw up another one. That one isn't good. And it's going to be Zita Sabo with the rebound. Nice shot here for Hungary. Baran yet again gets it back. Signaling to Şeren to send it over to Tokmak. Tokmak spins and finishes. So as I said, Turkey looking like the favorites. Plenty of swaps here for Hungary, switching players in and out, trying to find the best possible offensive option for them to put up points in a hurry. Telegi fouled by Sudenaz Fidan. So despite being up 3, Turkey have also accumulated 3 team fouls. Terkadül stops, throws it up, not enough room to make it count. Again, it's Fidan. Over for the jump shot from Şeren. And Zeyno Şeren scores again for Turkey. Dul loses her footing and eventually possession after the attempt from Zita Sabo. And the travel. Another chance here for Hungary. Horvat drives way off. They do keep it alive though with Dul stripping her opponent of the ball and now throws it up. Not a lot of options. Both Horvat and Sabo were covered very well by the Turkish defense, and it stays a 4-point game.
FIBA 3x3 Nations League, the FIBA 3 Shopping Center este organizată de către aceste sport promotions, sport finance people.
Okay, we had the breather here for both teams. Turkey still on top. Hungary looking for ways to score. Maybe try and limit the offensive firepower of Turkey here midway through the game. Fidan, no problems. Just breezing by Zita Sabo. Horvat tries to follow suit. Bad pass over to Telegi. Rushed on it. Şeren inside. Another bad pass, this time on Turkey's side. And Boglarka. Horvat takes a hit from Şeren. Foul number 4. Turkey have to take care of these defensive situations. They don't want to get in foul trouble early and allow Hungary to get back in this one. Horvat. For just a moment, she had the room to maneuver. Telegi again, misses. Tool recovers over to Horvat. And I think the last one to touch it was Sofia Telegi. She disagrees with the referee, but it was... let's take another look. Oh, maybe not. Either way, it's going to be a Turkey ball. Şeren over to Baran. Back to Şeren. Another miss for Turkey. Terkadül inside for Telegi. 2 defenders there, and they do get called for a foul. Şeren not happy about the call. smiling. Again, it's Horvat. Drives to the basket. Has a couple of defenders on it and a miss, but a foul. So many misses on these drives to the basket for both teams. Would have a completely different ball game if these shots went in. Still, Horvat goes to the line, and that'll be foul number 6 on Turkey. And Horvat makes it. Again, it's Şeren. Over to the side, driving, Fidan, and she scores it. So Turkey finally putting one more bucket on the board. Horvat, step back. We'll see another foul. That's only the second on Hungary. Telegi disagrees and she gets warning. Tokmak over to Baran, back to Tokmak. Takes the two, makes the two. So Turkey goes up 7 on Hungary. And we get another foul. That'll be number 7 on Turkey, which means Hungary's number 23, Sofia Telegi, has 2 shots. First one is missed. Second one's good though. So Hungary still in this for the moment. They get one more. Telegi gets them point number 5. They're still a ways off though. Unless Turkey is back to scoring. Tokmak, ho-ho! And we get to see our third buzzer beater of the day. Another chance here for Turkey. Fidan gets it. Horvat all over her, but it is a kickball. For a moment, I thought Sudanas Fidan just lost position, but we see that again. Yeah, very slight tap there from Horvat to send it out of bounds. And it stays full shot clock, and another pass. This time, no issues. And the bucket from Elif Baran. Defensive breakdown there for Hungary. And now it's a foul. And offensive foul. And Zeyno Şeren simply can't believe it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. The replay clears that up. Just play from a different sport on that drive to the basket. And we get another timeout. Şeren desperately looking for support from her teammates. Gets back into the game now. And there's down big. It's a 7-point difference with 3 minutes 49 seconds to go. So Hungary, unless they start making some shots, will be in big trouble here momentarily. Horvat, we know she can knock down those 2-pointers. Fidan tries a couple of crossovers, doesn't work, stops the dribble. Over for a two-pointer from Tokmak, not good. Telegi again, what a pass to Horvat, and Hungary scores. Telegi finds Horvat for point number 6, but just like that, Fidan, two-pointer for Turkey. And they just keep going, And now we're going to get a foul. It took a moment to see how the play would unfold. Boglarka Horvat had a little bit of a clinch earlier as well, but then on the second part of that play, they do get called for the foul. Baran over to Sheren, switches, back to Baran, throws it up, and she gets blocked by Horvat. Horvat takes another two-pointer, not good. Less productive than usual from that range, Boglarka Horvat. And now another foul on Hungary. That'll be number 4 for them. Terkadul trying to get by her opponent. Let's see that again. Yeah, really good block, really good screen from Baran, and she gets fouled. Fidan, bad shot, but gets bailed out by that foul from Telegi. Put herself in a really tough position there. But Telegi not taking care. That'll be 5 on Hungary. And they are down big here with less than 3 minutes to go. And it just keeps going. Dul, Terkadul, over to the side, two-point attempt, off the mark, but the second chance opportunity from Telegi pays off. Sudenaz Fidan, over to Tokmak, just a little bit too strong on the pass. Hungary, another chance here to get back closer to Turkey. Foul, but it wasn't the shooting foul. It won't matter though, because Turkey have 9 fouls, so they'll send Hungary to the line for 2. First one is good. Technically, there is still time for Hungary to get on a run, but it has to start now. 2 minutes left. Second one not good, and the run might not even start. Sheren again trying to get rid of Horvat, can't. Now they put it up, and they keep it thanks to the efforts of Elif Baran. Good pass, and another easy bucket for Turkey. This time it's Simce Tokmak with the finish. And now a foul from Telegi. Frustration foul. No, it was actually Sabo, I think. No, it was Sofia Telegi. Frustration foul for Hungary's number 23. We will get another timeout, but at this point, not a lot Hungary can do anymore after missing so many shots. They're down by 8, a minute and a half to go. And they don't seem to have done a very good job of taking advantage of the foul situation on the Turkish side. They have 9 fouls. From the next one, they would have a couple of shots and possession, but there's very little time here for them to mount a comeback, and certainly not with the way they've been playing of late. Sheren drives, throws it up, that's short. Foul on Sabo. So Hungary now in the penalty as well. And this one pretty much over if they get a couple of free throws here, and they make them. First one is good, lucky bounce. Second one good as well. 10-point deficit here for Hungary. Still Turkey with possession. Fidan drives, stops, pops, misses. Also Fidan with the rebound behind the back pass to Sheren. And then a pass to basically no one. Two-pointer for Hungary, missed. And realistically, I don't think you can make a case for yourself and try to get a W under these conditions. Just Hungary missing everything they could. Not a great showing for them here in their first game of the day. Hopefully they'll find enough resources to turn it around. But as of right now, Turkey leading by 10. Another two-pointer takes Turkey up 20-8. Hungary looking to get a shot up. Pass inside to Telegi. She does score. And yet again we have an issue with the shot clock. It didn't reset after that last made basket. One more point needed here for Turkey to win this one. Only 20 seconds left in the game either way. Sheren. Horvat on her. Sheren, what a pass here. And Turkey wrap it up. 11 and a half seconds left on the game clock, but we won't be using them because Turkey get this one 21-9 against Hungary. Great job from Turkey getting the maximum number of points. And again, technically you can get 22, but they didn't need to worry about that one. And lots of members of the Turkish staff here congratulating their players. Very green team, this one for Turkey. And they get a win here in game number 1 of Pool B in the women's competition. Take a few moments, check out the highlights from this game before moving on to the first game in Pool A in the men's competition.
Shopping Center, gazdă pentru al 3-lea an consecutiv. Avem terenul special amenajat aici în Park Lake, avem la dispoziție, avem jucători, în echipe, avem muzică, avem voie bună. DJ Elix acolo la butoane se ocupă să țină atmosfera cât mai sus pentru voi. cu următorul meci în cadrul competiției masculine. Up next in men's competition, Germany against Hungary. It's time to meet the two teams. We will start with Germany, wearing number 4, cu numărul 4, Sofian Ogyuni. Cu numărul 20, wearing number 20, Fabian Giesman. Cu numărul 1, wearing number 1, Denzel Agiman.
Let's now meet the two teams facing off in the men's competition, Germany versus Hungary. One change here for Germany. They went bigger, swapping out Joshua Günther for Rotimi Sofian Ogini. They also have Fabian Giesman, Denzel Ageman, and Sidi Linus Beykame. Huge height advantage for Team Germany as they meet Hungary with Aron Zok, Roland Geroc, Joel Takac, and David Kertes. Couple of changes here for Hungary as well. It's going to be very interesting to see how Ogwini will fit into Germany's playing style. They already had a huge lineup, very tall players, extremely athletic. And now they bring in an even taller guy to both defend the rim and why not attack it. Let's hope the rim here will hold on for another day of Germany high-octane action basketball. Mathieu Thierry, Cedric Riedic, referees that will lead this game between Germany and Hungary.
Zona dedicată fanilor, cea de afară, se desfășoară chiar acum un concurs, de aceea vă invităm în zona dedicată fanilor, aici în spatele terenului amenajat, sau mai simplu, ne vedem cu toții afară pentru un concurs. Așadar, cei mari și cei mici sunt așteptați, sunt invitați pe terenurile din zona dedicată.
Looks like we're good to go. Hungary having the first possession with David Kertes. Ball goes over to the side for Takac, and he gets the first basket. Ageman, Giesman, and Beykame starting this game off for Germany. Sidi Beykame takes it in. First foul on Geroc. Beykame again. Gets the screen from Giesman, sends it up. Giesman misses. Lots of contact on that play. Hungary now with a chance. Floater is up, missed, and then we have a foul, a push foul. That'll be against Hungary, their second in the first 30 seconds of the game. Beykame has room, puts it up, missed. Giesman is upset, but now we have an offensive foul. Yeah, Aron Suk not finding a rhythm yesterday. Starts off poorly here as well. He needs to contribute more if Hungary is to have any shot here. Giesman, Fabian Giesman drives, and light work for him with Roland Geroc under the basket. Aron Suk, nice fake, over to the left-hand side. And now we have a travel on Takac. Couldn't get a hold on that ball and eventually traveled. Again, Denzel Agyeman. Bad pass, stolen. Takac. And the travel. Clearly, he has an issue understanding the meaning of two steps. That's the second one in a row. Bekame gets it back. Bekame tries again with Geroc all over him. Changes sides but misses, and we will have another foul. Germany will have it. No, it's Hungary. I thought I heard the referee say white ball, but it ends up being Kertész offense. Drives on Sidi Bekame and scores. Just floats in the air. Hungary's David Kertész, number 15, puts Hungary back up. And are we going to be witnessing the first surprise of the day here? Earlier, Turkey managed to lose a game that they led for most of it against Czechia. Right now, Hungary leading through 1 point game, but leading Germany after 2 minutes. That one's missed. Agyeman. Oh, a nice attempt here. Very close to getting results for David Kertész. Just tried to tip that one back under the basket for Roland Geroc. Bit too wide off. And we get a timeout here. Not a lot of points here. First 3 minutes, only 4 points, 2 apiece between Germany and Hungary. Completely different story for the fouls, though. Already 5 on Team Red. Whatever happens, Hungary will be favorites in stops 4, 5, and 6. The next FIBA 3x3 Youth Nations League series moves over to Hungary, as we see finally a dunk here from Germany. As I was saying, in Szolnok, Hungary will have the next stages of this conference between the 2nd and 4th of August. Germany on top, 3-2. After that dunk, now Agyeman steals it. And the foul on Kertész. Can't really blame the Hungarians. They know what they're up against. They're trying to play physical basketball, but it hasn't gone in their favor so far on that end of the floor. Bekame, bad pass, was looking for the alley-oop for Giesman. Now gets it. Denzel Ageman over to Sidi Bekame. Now to Giesman. Spins and finishes. Displaying his athleticism yet again. And now Giesman! Monster block there at the rim. Bekame tries to follow suit on Jok, but Takac gets rid of Giesman for the moment and keeps Hungary within a point. Takac really proud of himself from stopping Ageman on that play. And we have Oguni in the game for Germany. It's the rebound. Now over to Bekame. Oh. Tried to take it into Roland Geroch. Missed the shot, but Germany do still have the ball. Now is Giesman. Giesman, another dunk attempt over his opponent. Another chance, second one, and he gets fouled. That was before the shot. Geroch disagrees, but it's a very, very difficult mission to try and stop Fabian Giesman. First one is good. Hungary getting foul number 7. That means from now till the end of the game, every single foul, well, outside of offensive fouls, will reward Germany with 2 shots. Giesman makes both of them. Takac, bad pass, recovered. Kertes uses the speed, puts it up. Nope, time runs out, and Giesman gets it. Bad pass for Giesman as well. Sok only until Fabian Giesman now finds Denzel Ageman. Trying to get it inside to Oguni. They do. Back to Denzel Ageman for the short 2-pointer. And yet another bad play here from Joel Takac. More frustration than necessary. Hungary are very much in this at only a 3-point difference after passing the halfway mark of the game. Ageman. Pass inside to Giesman. Another dunk. And once he gets into his position, he's virtually unstoppable. Giesman again. Oh, intervenes. Not sure if he actually touched the ball, but it looks like he did. And now Ageman tries to go in himself, was looking for the foul. He won't get it. Geroch misses. Hungary get it back and score. Still a 3-point game. Giesman, another 2-pointer. And is there anything Fabian Giesman cannot do? Great defender. Good shooting from beyond the arc. Unnaturally good dunker. Germany open up 9-4 lead here on Hungary as we head into the last 4 minutes of the game. And it is a TV timeout. Germany and Hungary both in Pool A in the men's competition. They'll also have Romania, Czechia, Turkey, and Spain fighting for a qualification to the final in the other pool, in Pool B. Not actually, it was Beikame. Got it stripped. Now they get it back. Sidi Beikame over to Ageman. Gizman is taking a breather here. Ageman trying to make good plays in his stead. And a two-pointer from Rotimi Oguni. Off the mark. Now he has to defend. Oh, what a play for David Kertes. And now it's Oguni answering immediately after getting blown by earlier. Second chance here for Hungary. Kertes, frustration foul. Not what we like to see from basketball players. Just very upset with the last call from the referee. Had nothing in mind there but fouling. Rotimi Oguni from the free throw line misses the first one. Second one is good from the Germany big man. Takac, Gizman back in the game. And they do call a foul on Gizman. No, I'm not so sure. As Zsolt Takac, you'll see this on the replay. It is a foul. It is a foul. Both players grabbed each other. Free throw missed for Hungary. Now Gizman checks the ball over to Ageman, gets it back. There were two defenders there, Aron Zsok, and we have a technical foul. Awarded to Hungary. As I said earlier, the Hungary seem to be more interested. No, it's actually on Germany. Seem to be more interested in these clinches with the Germans than actual basketball. Kertes misses that one. Still a 6-point game. Not far behind the Hungarians. Chance here for Gizman. Gets in, gets fouled. Kertes takes a seat as Zsolt Takac checks back into the game. And that's foul number 9 on Hungary. Another two shots here for Germany from Fabian Gizman. First one is good. Second one missed. Gizman there to get the rebound. Throws up another one. That one also misses. Hungary has it with Zsok. 2 seconds. Zsok passes instead of pulling up. And now Beikame has it inside to Gizman. He gets fouled. This might actually be the least amount of basketball that I've seen from a single team here in Bucharest. Hungary just not finding any answer against Germany's team outside of fouling. We head into another TV timeout with Germany up 12-5, and Hungary already getting to the 10 mark in fouls. Though to be fair, Germany also in the penalty at 6, not terribly far behind. So because they've reached the 10 foul, Hungary are giving up 2 shots for Fabian Gizman and also possession. Gizman misses the first one. Had the soft touch earlier in the game. Not this time. There we go. Second one is good. Back to Bekame. Sends it over to Giesmann. Two-pointer is good for Germany. And it's been a minute since we've seen Fabian Giesmann hit one of those very early in the game. And now Kertész called for a travel. They keep complaining about these calls, but just don't make them. I think it's the third time, maybe the fourth in this game that Hungary has been called for a travel. Still 2 minutes to go. Germany up 10 points. Very close to a steal here. Takac, eventually ball goes into Ageman. Now Bekame finishes strong at the rim for Germany. 16-7. Kertész trying to put something together, and now it's a foul on Denzel Ageman, so they end up sending Hungary to the line for two. And this is the time to get something going if you're going to hope for anything. Very small chance, but not impossible. Hungary need 2 points here from Roland Geroc. First one is in, so time to start building on this. Second one, in and out, and last to touch, it looks like it's Aaron Sok. Kertész right there to support his teammate. Pass inside to Oguni. Pass over to Giesmann, and he gets fouled yet again. Just Aaron Sok always one step behind. Take another look here, coming in, fouling Giesmann. That would have been another easy basket. But would you rather take one from Giesmann on that play or take two here from the free throw line and possession? Not a very smart foul. 17-6. Giesmann can make it 18. He doesn't, at least not on this play. But Germany will have the ball. And again, we see Kertész hyping up his teammates, trying to get something going as Ageman scores. Takac, Sok is there, pass gets to Aaron Sok. Oh, beautiful fake out. Gets rid of Rotimi Oguni to score for Hungary. But the two-pointer right back with it. It's Giesmann now steals the ball. Ageman, two-pointer, Germany! I do believe we have our first 22-point game of the tournament. Germany dismantling Hungary here, 22-7 with 1 minute left in the game. Just gave them absolutely no chance. And Germany has one step in the finals after this huge win. 22 points for the team in white. Fabian Giesmann leading his team yet again to a W. Okay, it's time to see what the organizers have prepared for us next. It's going to be another entertainment moment here for everyone in attendance in the Park Lake Shopping Center in Bucharest. And when we return, we'll have Czechia and Spain in the women's competition in roughly 10 minutes.
Iar mai departe o să avem un concurs unde premiul este oferit de prietenii și partenerii noștri de la PPP. să vă explic regulile, dacă sunt întrebări, ridicați o mânuță frumos ca la școală și spuneți despre ce e vorba, da? Concursul este organizat de Pepper Pepper, acolo este, la ei este și premiu. O să aveți 4 încercări de pereche, 2 pentru fiecare participant. Acum vine partea interesantă. Un participant va trebui să arunce 2 încercări de la linia de libere și 2 încercări din spatele semicercului. Alegeți voi cine și de unde aruncă. 2 încercări pentru fiecare, 4 încercări de echipă, da? Echipa ce înscrie cele mai multe puncte câștigă premiul oferit de Pepper Pepper. Când sunteți gata, începem prima pereche. Alegeți voi cine și de unde aruncă. Încă un lucru de menționat, de la linia de libere există un punct, din spatele semicercului 2 puncte. La final tragem linia, adunăm cine câștigă. aici în Barclays Shopping Center pe terenul special amenajat în competiția feminină, acolo unde Czechia va întâlni Spania. So up next in women's competition, Czechia against Spain. It's time for presentation. We will start with the Czechia, wearing number 10, Vendula Krausova. Number 1, wearing number 1, Jessica Hibalova. Numărul 28, number 28, Lucy Seralova.
Czechia, first team to take the court here for game 2 of the Pool A in the women's competition. Playing in white, we'll have Jessica Hibalova, Sara Liskova, Lucy Ceralova, and Vendula Krausova. One switch here, one change for Czechia as they meet Spain. (17-13), so they're looking for the three-peat here in stop number 3 in Bucharest. Czechia, couple of chances here early on. Nunez gets it, gets a screen, pass inside, but Benitez has trouble holding on to the ball. Shot is up, two-pointer, touches the rim. There was only a couple of seconds on that play for Spain. Now it's time for Liskova inside to Ceralova. What a good feed, allowing Czechia to get the first point of the game. Romero fouled by Vendula Krausova. Czechia's number 10 just got one step ahead of her, and that was enough to put the defender in a tough position. Nunez again, back to Benitez, switches it over to Romero. No problems for Romero on that one. Marta Romero ties things up, and then has another defensive play here. Yep, there we go, another point. So Spain up one, just like that, thanks to primarily to Marta Romero, but only for a moment. Czechia with a two-pointer, get back on top, and just take a look at this gem from Nunez. Lots of buckets here early on from both teams. Not that time. Romero pushes the envelope, but Czechia now +1. Ibalova, great find from Krausova. Alarcon in the game for Spain. Gets fouled by Ibalova. Actually, no, that was Sara Liskova with the foul. And Alarcon will head to the free throw line for one on Czechia's second foul. Missed it. Very nearly getting the rebound as well. But ends up with Liskova. Liskova drives on Benitez, sends it up, and we have another foul. Liskova gets it to go. Czechia up 3. Courageous effort here from Team Czechia. Trying to stun the Spanish team as Benitez has to take it up. She prefers to pass, and no idea what Romero was thinking. Probably unaware of the shot clock. But you can fault Benitez for this one, as with only a couple of seconds to go, instead of pulling up the shot, preferred up pass to Romero. We get point number 7 for Czechia, who are on a roll right now. Romero misses that one. Ball goes back to Krausova. Now finds Liskova. Ceralova has to pull up. She does. Nunez to Romero. Lots of shots going awry here. Spain on the defense. Ceralova tried to get it to Krausova. Now she gets it to her teammate, and number 10, Vendula Krausova, puts another one in. Czechia here meaning business. Spain down 5. Foul number 3 goes on Ibalova, and we'll have a TV timeout. So a solid chance here for Czechia to kind of pour some gas on this group with Spain. Narrowly, well, not narrowly, 6-point win over Germany, but if Czechia were to win this one, we could end up having a very explosive finish to this Group A in the women's competition, depending on what the result ends up being in this game. Missed shot here from Eke Benitez. Another chance for Czechia. Time running out. That's way, way, way off the mark. Long 2-point attempt from Liskova, nowhere near the basket. Benitez waits for the screen, now gets it over to Alarcon. Rims out. Ceralova. Lucy Ceralova over to Ibalova. The 2-pointer for Jessica Ibalova. And Czechia now at the 10-point mark. Spain get one back from Alarcon, but it's still a 6-point gain. And Czechia, oh, there we go, another one, but that's a miss as well. Playing with fire here, Czechia. They don't want to wait for Spain to wake up. Time to capitalize on this lead they've built in the first 4 minutes of the game. Benitez hands it off. There we go. Two-pointer for Nunez. And Spain back within 4. Curious to see if Czechia wasted an opportunity here to kind of get out of reach of Spain. And then you saw the two-pointer go in for the team in red. And now they're back within 4. Steal here from Nunez. Finds Romero, thought about the two, drives on Cheralova. Foul before the shot attempt. That's number 4 on Czechia. Nunez over to Alarcon, can't get rid of the defense. Forces the shot, not good. Nunez gets it back. Over to Benitez, missed another one. So Spain not hitting their shots either right now. But Czechia are. Krausova hits a shot. Now is looking for the rebound. I do believe Czechia will have the ball. I think was last touch from Eke Benitez. Balova drives next to Alarcon. Spain gets it back. Alarcon, they didn't clear it. Both referees repeatedly telling Spain that they didn't clear the ball. They give it up. Lucy Cheralova over to Liskova. Sara Liskova! 12-6, so Czechia respond. And they're back up 6 against Spain. Romero gets one back right away. 5-point game with Hibalova creating. Jessica Hibalova! Boom! From beyond the arc. Czechia are really looking to get this one. Hibalova steals the ball over to Cheralova to the side for a two-pointer. What a great fake from Liskova. Outside to Hibalova again. Long two. No. And a couple of players from Czechia colliding on that play. Hibalova can't get to the shot. It's Benitez with the rebound here. Finding Nunez. No. 4 minutes left. Cheralova up. She gets fouled. No basket. Lucy Cheralova can't accept that she missed that one. Such an easy basket to get. Still a 7-point lead from Czechia. And yet again, a very surprising result as we head into the last 4 minutes of this game with Czechia up big on Spain. Nunez finds Alarcon, decides to take it in herself. 4 seconds and she gets fouled. Foul number 5 on Czechia. See that one again with Sara Liskova trying to steal the ball. Romero gets the pass into Alarcon, has a good position. Ball rolls around the rim and then goes out. Romero again misses, but on the third attempt, Alarcon manages to get one back for Spain. Liskova to Cheralova, makes that one. Cheralova making up for the earlier miss. Spain pushing the tempo. And now it's Krausova with the foul on Xel Alarcon. That's the last foul to give for Czechia. They're now in the penalty. And it's good. Spain now back to a 6-point difference. Hibalova pulls up, 2-pointer short. Hibalova gets the rebound over to Cheralova. Lucy Cheralova puts it up, another miss from Cheralova. Leaves it open for the 2-pointer from Alarcon, and she scores it. Spain right here, back to a 4-point game. And travel for Vendula Krausova. Really not connected to the importance of the moment here for Czechia. They are on the brink of doing something extraordinary, defeating Spain. Still 4 points left, but Spain right on their tails. Romero, 2 seconds, has to pull up. She does, and gets the basket. And a warning on Spain. Marta Romero gets Spain within 3. Plenty of time for the team in red to get back into this one and get the W. And it would be heartbreaking for Czechia. They had such a great run for the first pretty much 8 minutes of this game. To let it go here, we've seen this earlier in the men's competition with Turkey against Czechia. And a foul. Third foul on Spain. Hibalova looking to make this one. She does. Keeps Czechia up 4. Spain's Nunez drives this one. Oh, such a bad pass from Benitez, not paying attention to Hibalova all over that one. 2.5 seconds, and Nunez was signaling earlier to get an ISO play, didn't get it, and now they only have a couple of seconds to pull up. Every possession here so important. Alarcon has Cheralova all over her. Mid-ranger off the mark. The chance here for Liskova, gets stopped by Romero. Still a 4-point game. Spain with possession. Nunez over to Benitez. Eke Benitez drives on Cheralova, puts it up. 3-point game. Liskova has Alarcon all over her. Looks to the left-hand finish. That one goes aside. Nunez, Alarcon. Oh, another bad pass. And this time Cheralova, for whatever reason, just embarrassing. Lucy Cheralova. At this point, you need to take a break. And she does. That's embarrassing. Just wasting that opportunity with Spain right on your trail. Down 3 and just not taking advantage of the situation. Liskova, though, on Spain's number 4, gets to the free throw line, in and out. And now an offensive foul. So both centers here, Cheralova and Benitez, not their best games by far. We got used to Benitez dominating on both offense and defense. It wasn't the case today. Plenty of mistakes for Taira Eke Benitez, number 32 on Spain. Even so, it's still a 3-point game. Czechia surviving this onslaught from Spain. And you see Alarcon there, talking to her teammates, setting up the offense on the next play, because right now they will have to stop. They will have to get a stop here for Czechia and not risk going down to a bigger difference. Liskova looking at Cheralova, decides to drive on Benitez, throws it up. Cheralova, there we go. That's exactly how she needed to respond. Great play here from Lucy Cheralova to put her team up 4 with 65 seconds to go. Two-pointer miss. Benitez tries to recover. Cheralova gets another rebound. And that's exactly how you want to respond if you're Lucy Cheralova. Couple of great plays here for Czechia. Liskova, mid-ranger, is blocked by Eke Benitez. Spain running out of time. It's a 4-point game. They need a two-pointer. They need it right now. Nunez, no! She gets the rebound though. Has another chance. Insert score and bang! Two-pointer for Spain. And they are now within 2. They don't have to force a foul here. With Benitez on Liskova. Benitez almost reaches that, but Czechia scores point number 18. It's a 3-point game, 2-possession game. Romero and Cheralova that time commits foul number 7, allowing Spain to possibly get back within a single point of Czechia with 18.7 to go on the clock. 2 enormous shots here, gigantic shots for Spain's Romero. First one, oh, bounces out. And Spain need at least 1 here and then get a defensive stop if they want to hope. There we go. 2-point game. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nunez almost got it in. 6 seconds of defense that Spain need here, and then a 2-pointer to send the game into overtime. But they leave a lane open for Liskova, and that is game. That is game. And this foul does not matter as Czechia stuns Spain 19-16. Nunez desperately trying to make a play there at the end. I think we will still have 2 shots, 0.3 on the clock, but it doesn't matter. So Spain fought all the way back to within a single point just to allow that drive from Jessica Hibalova, and Czechia with a stunner over Spain. So now
Continuăm competiția aici în cadrul FIBA 3x3 U21 Nations League. Din Barclay Care este gazda noastră pentru al 3-lea an consecutiv. Competiția, așa cum spuneam, se continuă cu partea masculină a acestui turneu. Spania va întâlni Turcia. So, up next, meet the two teams. We will start with Spain. Wearing number 3 for Spain, Omar Pedrera. Cu numărul 1, wearing number 1, Santiago Paz Vasquez. Numărul 13,
Spain and Turkey. As I said, game 2 in Pool B in the men's competition. Spain playing in white versus Turkey in red. Let's see the standings for right now. This will be Spain's first game of the day in the men's competition. Czechia somehow found a way earlier in the day to win against Turkey, despite Turkey having a clear advantage for most of that first game. 16-15 the win from Czechia. So now Spain don't want to waste the chance here to get a win of their own. In the other group in Pool A, Germany has a win against Hungary. 21-7 there. Romania yet to play. We'll see them in the next game. For Spain, we have Jordi Boacole, Alvaro Martinez, Santiago Paz, and Omar Pedrera. Turkey has Ataberk Aksu, Evren Demirci, Gök Gökbay, and Baran Yurdushen. And it's going to be very interesting to see how they recover from that dramatic loss earlier in the day against Czechia. Yurdushen was very much the most important player they had for that game. Had a bunch of rebounds, points, everything, all the hustle you expect from a star player. Baran Yurdushen did it, but they fell just short. They couldn't get in a two-point shot at the end to try and send it to overtime. And now they have another shot at it with Spain. First possession will belong to Turkey. Demirci ready to start with Santiago Paz defending. Gök. No, stays with Demirci. 4 seconds, stops the dribble, has to put it up, and the block right away from Spain's Santiago Paz Vasquez. Zero room to breathe for Demirci, just took too long of a time there with the ball. Paz has 2 defenders, leaves it over for Pedrera. Another tough defensive stance. Pedrera puts it up, and Turkey get it back. Great defense from Demirci. Gök. Oh, so close in the duel of the numbers 2, Jordi Bois and Gök Gökbay. Turkey still has 4.8. Take another look at that. Tough to say, but play resumes with a foul on Spain. Bois defending Gök Gökbay. Gök over to Aksu. 2-pointer is up. Short. Still early in the game, but we've already seen some pretty solid defense from both of these teams. It might be a low-scoring affair. Paz, nice fake, steps to the side, 2-pointer. Had a second chance. Pedrera is fouled on his way to the rim. Let's see Omar Pedrera at the free throw line. That's short, gets the rebound, which will not count. Turkey ball. Aksu over to Gök. Wasn't fast enough to find space to throw it up. Now it goes over to Martinez. They do get a two-pointer. Two-pointer is good from Santiago Paz Vasquez. So first points of the game come in from beyond the arc for Spain. Despite the swarming defense from Turkey. Yurdushen, couple of spin moves and another block. Paz denying that one as well. And Martinez gets one for Spain. Aksu, another block. This time it's Martinez who closes up the airways. Martinez misses, but Spain still have it. Two-pointer is good. And just what a pure shot we have here from Santiago Paz. That's the second one. Makes it 5-0. Turkey have to take care here not to fall too deep into this Spain mirage, because it's already a 5-point difference, and Spain have done a great job from beyond the two-point line. Yurdushen travels. Oh yeah, absolutely. And you have to give it up to these referees paying very close attention. We've seen so many travels not called in the FIBA 3-on-3 circuit. And over here, they're teaching the younger generation to respect the rules of the game. Aksu. Chance here for Yurdushen. 2 seconds, pulls it up. Another great defensive stance, this time from Omar Pedrera. Stays a 5-point game. Let's see Martinez on the assist for the alley-oop attempt. Very close, Pedrera on that one to stuff it in. We see the pass again, just a little too far off from the rim. We've already seen that with Germany yesterday. Spain trying to follow suit. Gök gets the screen from Yurdushen, makes the mid-range shot count, and that's the first one for Turkey. Turkey get it back. Yurdushen over to Gök by Gök. Drives. Is fouled on the drive by Martinez. Just a very slight tap there. Little bump to get Gök off his line. Gets called immediately. That's number 3 on Spain. They are still up 5-1 with 7 minutes to go as we head into our first timeout. While we are in the last day here in Bucharest, stop number 3. It's been the 3rd year in a row when Bucharest plays host to a series of tournaments in the FIBA 3x3 Nations League circuit. Free throw is good for Gök. Turkey back to within 3. Chance here for a 2-pointer off the mark from Martinez. Gök by Gök. Calling for a screen. He gets it. Takes a long 2. Jordi Bois back in the game. Aksu on him. Martinez now tries to get a pass into Paz. Martinez. Oh, what an attempt here. Just close enough for Santiago Paz Vasquez to try and put it in. That one was short for Spain, though. It's going to stay a 3-point game. But clearly, Spain looking to play above the rim. That's their second attempt at a highlight play. Just fell short. Aksu restarts for Turkey. Was looking at Gök, and now a foul coming in from Omar Pedrera, number 3 for Spain. Gets called for another one, just a little bit too energetic, trying to strip the ball. Aksu has complete shot clock to work with. Let's see. Takes a 2-pointer. Off the mark for Ataberk Aksu. And now Pedrera fouled. He was looking for the dunk yet again. Demirci right there to stop him. And it goes in. So Pedrera, point number 6 for Spain. And now we have a 4-point difference as Aksu tries to get one back into Demirci. A couple of players there. We have a foul. This time it should be on Jordi Bois, yeah. Or was it Martinez? Either the way, both of them right there to try and stop Demirci from getting an easy basket. Yeah, it has. It looks like it was Martinez. So foul number 5 on Spain. Not really a big issue for them right now. They have one more to give. Turkey get one back from Evren Demirci. Paz, inside pass. Oh, the block from Evren Demirci, but he gets called for a foul. Let's take another look at that. Whoa. Body contact, but Demirci got there just in time. Unfortunately for him, that's a foul. Number 4 on Turkey sends Martinez to the line, and he makes them pay. Evren Demirci now for Gök. Gök by Gök, finally. Something from him. Spain, 4 seconds. Pedrera, left-handed throw up. No. Gök doing his best CP3 impression, but without the basket, unfortunately. Martinez has a bad handle on the ball, and it counts. And it counts. We have an and one here for Martinez as Yurdushen just put a hand in it. But Alvaro Martinez managed to finish that play and get Spain point number 8. Make it 9. Aksu. Ataberk Aksu over for Baran Yurdushen. Forces his way into a basket here for Turkey. So Turkey not going away. It's a 3-point game with Paz handling it. Tried to get it into Martinez. Gök right there. He is undersized. Martinez pulls up and misses. Baran Yurdushen again. And we have, looks like an offensive foul on that screen attempt. Take another look here. Yeah, not in the replay, but Spain do have the ball. Jordi Bois in the game. Probably going to look to send it to Pedrera. No, Jordi Bois, and what a finish. He just went by Aksu. Not even a second thought there for Spain's point guard, Jordi Bois. 10 points for Spain. There we go. Looks like we're good to restart. Little trouble there with the playing surface under the basket, but it's all good now. Aksu, Ataberk Aksu now has another play on his hands. Looks to create, tries to go in by himself, misses. Paz over to Bois again, trying the same thing. Now he has two defenders on him, gets the bump in, and somehow Pedrera puts a hand on it, sends it up, but that's a miss as well. Aksu over to Demirci. Another two defenders on him as well. Ball goes up and we have a late whistle. The foul is going to send Baran Yurdushen to the free throw line as well. Time was running out, just about a half second left in that one. And Yurdushen bailed out on that attempt. Now both teams in the penalty. 6 fouls apiece with Turkey still trailing by 4. There we go. Yurdushen. Now it's Spain. Bois misses the two-pointer. Baran Yurdushen gets it. Yeah, maybe it's time for Gökbay Gök to consider a little bit shorter distance to the goal. Just throwing them up from way beyond the arc. Gök gets it back. Now drives and lays it in over Pedrera. That's exactly what he needs to do when the shot isn't falling. And now we have a warning on Turkey and the TV timeout. So it's a 2-point game. Turkey still trailing, but they're right there next to Spain. Single possession with 3.5 minutes to go. We had somewhat of a similar situation in the game between Turkey and Czechia. That one went down to the wire. Turkey wasting opportunity after opportunity. This time it's them who are playing from behind. Spain restarts with Martinez. Waits for the Pedrera screen. Tries to get it into Pedrera. Now goes over to Paz. Puts up the 2. That one short. Martinez gets it back. Last second shot. That's short as well. Aksu. Ataberk Aksu over to Gök inside for Yurdushen, and Baran Yurdushen brings Turkey back to within 1 single point here. Gök commits the foul. That will be number 7 on Turkey. They send Santiago Paz to the line for 2. That's the mismatch that Spain has been looking for. Paz on Gök. Height difference between the two players. And now Paz gets the first one to go. Keeps Spain out of reach for the moment. Second one. Rims out. Still a 2-point game. Gök by. Stops the dribble. Looks for Demirci. Jump shot. Imprecise for Evren Demirci. Now Spain was looking for a 2-pointer with Martinez. That one just a little bit off the mark. Yurdushen sends it up. Too fast for Demirci, for Yurdushen. And now we get a 2-pointer. Santiago Paz just playing his heart out. 13-9. Spain back up 4 with 2 minutes to go. Now they get the steal as well. Bois, Paz, fakes, shakes, bakes, and cooks his defender. because Demirci is done after that play. And now Gök commits the offensive foul. Turkey breaking down here. And how many times must Turkey learn this rather painful lesson? Earlier in the day, as I mentioned, they dropped one. A nerve-wracking defeat on Czechia. Now they were back to within one with Spain, but Spain just lots of breathing room. It's 15-9 now, and if Turkey don't respond, it might be over very soon. Yeah. Gök by Gök is upset with U21, but it's actually his fault. He was trying to find some room to throw the ball up, but forgot about the timer, and they waste another 12 seconds. Spain looks like they might be cruising here towards the finish line with these kinds of mistakes from Team Türkiye. This is not the time to quit. There's still a little bit of time here for Turkey to do something, but they have to start off with a good defensive play. They have to find a way to stop Santiago Paz, who's been all over the place. Aksu on Paz. Pedrera now trying to get it to Paz. Now he does. Two-pointer. Not good, but Martinez has it for Spain. Oh, smooth pass. Martinez leaves it for Omar Pedrera. And if we needed any indicator that Spain is in complete control of this game, then it was that from earlier. Now Pedrera gets called for a foul, though I'm not sure if he actually touched his opponent. We'll only get to get the replay on the putback from U21. Turkey for one. They'll get a second one. Both teams in the penalty. Aksu makes only one of two, splits the throws. Martinez. No pressure for him. Spain up 6. Another rebound for Martinez. Finds Jordi Bois. Thought about giving it to Pedrera, but they're taking time off the clock. Now it gets to Pedrera, but the third missed dunk of the game for Omar Pedrera. Just can't seem to find that elusive dunk. And now Turkey forget about clearing the ball yet again. They get a warning. Completely distraught, this Türkiye team. Not sure why they decided to give up so early in the game. Maybe they're just tired. Again, a two-pointer. That's short. Bois gets the rebound. Oh, and if the two-pointer drops, no. So close. Insane move by Jordi Bois to take down Aksu Ataberg. We've yet to see one of those two-pointers fall in this tournament, but we've had some absolutely insane crossovers and step backs, just shy to finish off the plays and get a proper highlight. This time it was Jordi Bois. Martinez scores another one, and this game was already over, but it's now a 7-point difference. As Baran U21 misses another easy one. Bois inside for the Martinez step back, uses the glass to finish that one off. And as I mentioned, about halfway through this game, the way things were moving, Spain cruising to a W here with Turkey. So that means Spain and Czechia will be fighting for that top spot in Group B in the men's competition. Turkey now up to 10 fouls. Spain has another shot as Martinez makes the first one, and they will get possession as well. So they could actually win this one in before regulation, before time runs out. 12 seconds to go. Let's see if they do it or if they show mercy. I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm not sure why they thought Turkey had possession for a moment. They have 10 fouls. Goes back to Paz. Bois gets the screen from Pedrera. Bois leaves it up. Pedrera has a chance here to finish. Another miss from Pedrera. It's just not been his game. But I don't think he'll mind as Spain take this one 22-11. And as I said, Czechia and Spain now 1 win apiece. Will be fighting for that top spot. Turkey, very bad outing here in the second game after they nearly grabbed the W against Czechia. So close. Just short on that one. And we'll have a short break here coming up before we go back to the women's competition where host country Romania will take on Turkey in about 10 minutes. So don't go away. Plenty of Showtime basketball left here in day 3 in Bucharest. FIBA 3x3 Youth Nations League Europe 2 Stop 3.
Majoretele de la iSports Dancers din Ploiești. Aplauze și gălăgie pentru fetele de la iSports Dancers Ploiești. echipa iSport Dancer din Ploiești. Aplauze pentru Claudia, Ștefania, Bianca, Maria, Alexia și Diana. Ba da, o face ultimul. Felicitări, el este câștigătorul concursului Șarpele. Pleacă acasă cu un premiu oferit de prietenii și partenerii noștri de la Horizon. Și pe voi vă invităm să rămâneți aici în preajma terenului, pentru că în cele ce urmează dăm startul meciurilor. România intră
Finally time for the home crowd to cheer for their favorites again, with Romania taking on Turkey in the women's competition. Let's take a quick look at the two pools. This will be Romania's first game. Turkey winning it earlier against Hungary 21-9, so another very tough mission here for Romania. Turkey playing in red for this game with Zeyno Şeren, Elif Baran, Sudenaz Fidan and Simge Tokmak. It's time for Romania to take the court. Justina Hurmuz, Irina Teodosiu, Maria Stoyan and Julia Monor, the four being sent to represent Romania today. And if we take a look at the women's standings for the stops number 1 and 2 yesterday and the day before here in Bucharest, Romania currently in 6th place, the last place in the women's competition, so they will need some extra points here today. Hopefully get a W to please the home crowd. Again, it's going to be a tough mission, particularly with Turkey. Have already opened up the day with a win. Looks like we are set to begin the game. It's Tokmak, Şeren, and I believe Fidan, Sudenaz Fidan, the three in for Turkey right now. Stoyan Hormuz and Julia Monor for Romania. Now in the defense, and Turkey very close to getting their first basket in the first couple of seconds here of the game. Monor over to Hormuz, sets the screen. Hormuz takes the long way around, throws it up, too strong, ball didn't touch the rim. Monor getting tangled up with Fidan on the last play, but it will be Turkey ball. Fidan over to Şeren, and now we have a foul. That'll be number 1 on Romania. Stoyan defending. Ball goes off to the side. Now goes back to Fidan, the two-pointer. Kept alive. Şeren makes it from around the free throw area. The jump shot is good, and Turkey take a 1-0 lead. Two-point attempt here for Romania. Goes out of bounds. Şeren was looking for the inside pass, but Hormuz right there to steal it. So Romania looking good here, but they need to get points on the board. Another chance for Stoyan. There we go. Maria Stoyan for Romania ties things up in one. And we've seen this already early in the game. Romania not bad, but had trouble keeping up. 12-second shot clock is gone, and Romania will have possession as Julia Monor checks back into the game for Stoyan. Teodosiu over to Hormuz, two-pointer, unlucky bounce, ends up in the hands of Şeren. Zeyno Şeren strikes from beyond the arc, gives Turkey a 2-point lead early in the game. Hormuz And she gets a technical, not sure why. Don't really understand why that's the case. But the basket counts, so some good news here for Romania. Oh, technical foul actually went on Turkey. I was looking at the referee. I thought he was handing it over for the Romanian. I wasn't sure, and apparently the technical foul is for a little bit of acting on that play from the Turkish side. Ends up being 3-all after the basket counted, and then the free throw was made as well. Zeyno Şeren inside to Tokmak. Bad miss there for Sinje. Tokmak. Hormuz misses. Stoyan tries to get a hand on it. It is a one-on-one. Turkey will have this one. Very spirited effort for Maria Stoyan on the defensive end. And now she gets a foul. Chance here for Turkey. They put it in. Back up one. And the travel. Mild-mannered Irina Teodosiu, unaware of what's going on, still trying to get a pulse for the game, get a feel for the game. Turkey trying again. Second one is good. Also for Zeyno Şeren. 5-3. Now Monor, not sure what she was trying to do on that play. Desperate shot attempt. No way that went in. Now a rebound for Justina Hormuz. Gets bumped on the shot attempt, and it is a foul. Sudenaz Fidan looking for the travel, but she battled into the Romanian player. Let's see it again. Oh, absolutely. I'm not sure what Fidan was looking for realistically. Obvious foul on Turkey. Missed free throw. Another chance, and off the glass it goes, and just hear the crowd as they cheer for point number 4 on Romania. Immediately Turkey put one up on the board for them as well. Monor up and one for Julia Mihaela Monor. And before we get to see the next free throw, we'll need a short timeout here. So Romania getting a much better start than in the 2 previous days here at home in Bucharest. The question is, how long can they keep this up? Around the 5th minute or so is usually when they start slowing down. Let's see if they can change the pacing here and stay relevant in this one as they try to outlast Turkey. Monor misses from the free throw line. Turkey again, 2-pointer. Tokmak gets it back over to Fidan, sets the screen. Fidan stops, shoots, and nothing but air on that attempt. Stoyan again. Monor inside, stolen. Bad pass from Julia Monor. Now tries to defend Şeren. Ball switches sides over to Tokmak. Good defense this time from Irina Teodosiu. But another 2-point bucket coming in from Sudenaz Fidan. Turkey just elite at those 2-point shots in this game. Romania trying to get two back. It's a three-point game. Fidan protecting the ball as it goes out of bounds to get Turkey possession.
İyi gidiyoruz, haydi. Bravo size, bravo.
Again, ball belonging to Turkey. The jump shot not good for Sheren, for Zenio Sheren. Now Romania with another chance. And finally, Justina Hurmuz puts one in. It's a two-point game, but just as we've seen before, instant defensive breakdown right after a made basket for Romania. And just can't keep up. Makes very little sense, but here we are. Stoyan defending. Now Sheren gets it inside. And Elif Baran fouled. Turkey's number 7 will start this next play here for Team Red. Zeyno Sheren over to Tokmak, switches inside. And what a beautiful play here for Elif Berfin Baran. Just took it all the way to the basket. And Romania looking to answer. Hurmuz gets denied. Tokmak, Sheren. Look at the ball just moving around the Turkish players. And another foul here. This time it's Stoyan. Foul number 5 on Romania gives Turkey a chance to go up 4. Missed free throw from Tokmak. She does get the rebound though, so Turkey still with possession. Sheren, inside pass. That's the last one to give for Romania. Again, it's Sheren. Tries her luck at the two-pointer, runs after it, manages to recover. Nice effort from Turkey's number 11. And now it's a 3-second violation going against Sudenaz Fidan of Turkey.
Hadi kızım devam et, bravo, devam et. Simgeciğim, Simge dinle beni, duyuyor musun? Mismatch olduğunda.
Maria Stoyan decides to take the ball in by herself. She is fouled by Baran. Baran disagrees with the call. Not a lot in that contact, but Romania have the ball. Again, it's Stoyan. Passes over to Teodosiu. Steps back for a two-pointer. That one's still in bounds. Fidan just waiting for the ball to bounce outside of the playing area. Still with Fidan. Now it's over to Sheren. Inside to Tokmak, and the block here from Irina Teodosiu as she gets some cheers from the crowd for her defensive play. Romania still hanging on. It's a 3-point game unless Turkey can pull up something on this play here. Tokmak misses the first one. They get another chance, but they miss that one as well. Stoyan. Well, okay. I guess if you're not going to make them from the two-point line, might as well try from a couple of feet behind it. Same result, though. Teodosiu again. Over to the side for Monor. 2 seconds. Monor doesn't have enough time to release it. Great defensive play from Tokmak, from Simge Tokmak. Hervé Fortom and Mathieu Thierry, the two referees for this game, having a talk here. discussing how they'll approach the last 4 minutes of the game with Romania trailing by 4 against this impressive team from Türkiye. And as I mentioned, we've already seen Türkiye win earlier against Hungary 21-9. Kind of a tougher matchup for them right now with Romania, but another 2-pointer changes that. We're up to a 6-point difference between the two teams. Hormuz in and out. Now Monor defending Fidan. There's just enough of a hands-on look there to stop the basket from going in. Inside, Teodosiu gets one more for Romania. 5-point game here with 3 minutes to go. Sheren in and out. Baran takes a shot herself, and it's Monor there. Actually, it's Hormuz with the rebound inside for Teodosiu. And again, why not? You haven't been making those easy shots. Why not try a more difficult one? As Sheren puts up an extra point for Turkey. Oh, Hormuz now with the dagger from behind the 2-point line. So it's a 4-point game. It's certainly not over just yet. Romania fighting, Romania trying here to stay alive. And they get a little bit lucky here, and the foul on Fidan. Knocking Hormuz to the ground, trying to get the ball back. So much better success here offensively for Romania than we've seen in the past couple of days. 9 points for the team in yellow. 2.5 minutes to go. You never know, something crazy might happen. Let's look at Teodosiu inside for Stoyan. Loses the ball, 2 seconds, and we're gonna have a reset on the shot clock after that kickball violation. Still Romania ball. Stoyan waits for the screen, over to the side. Now Monor comes in, gets the ball. Julia Monor, 3 seconds, blocked. Very close to losing possession, Turkey as well. But Simce Tokmak recovers. Now with Sheren, Tokmak gets it under the basket, 1 second. Tokmak completely unaware of the shot clock. Instead of pulling it up, he's going for a pass. So still waiting for the surprise here in day number 3. This one might be it if Romania can get something going, but Stoyan, weak effort there for Romania's number 10. And they allow Turkey to score again, unchallenged. Hormuz stops the dribble, pulls up. Nothing. And now it's a travel. Tokmak wastes that possession for Turkey. Still a 5-point game for them. They don't have to rush anything. They don't have to push anything. Comfortable lead for the team in red. But a 2-pointer here from Romania would change it. Teodosiu loses the ball. And then a quick foul from Justina Hormuz. It's foul number 7, and they will send Turkey to the line for 2. So no miracles here for the home team. First one good for Turkey, with Sudenaz Fidan executing. Gets both of them to go. Teodosiu over to Monor. Monor, couple of crossovers, steps back for a 2-pointer. Unfortunately for them, it's too late to get them back into the game, but the crowd does appreciate the shot going in. Romania now at 11. Sharon misses. Tokmak. Actually, no, that was Elif Baran with the initial rebound. Now tries to get it again, but it slips out of her hands and out of bounds. So they'll have to take the good with the bad, the Romanians. Better offensive showing. It still won't get them the W, but a completely different story than what we've seen here from the Romanians in stops number 1 and 2. This is encouraging for them. They have another game later today. They can build on this, as they'll be facing Hungary. Hormuz, another attempt here for 2 as the shot clock was running out. 27 seconds. Turkey inside for her teammate Elif Baran, scores point 17. Hormuz tries another 2-pointer in a hurry. Not a lot of time left, and looks like this will probably be it. Steal here for Romania. 6 seconds to go. Drive for Teodosiu. She's fouled. Foul number 6 for Turkey, and Teodosiu, one last shot here to try and get Romania point number 12 before the game clock runs out, currently at 2.5 seconds.
Al rebound hemen atalım bir tane. Al rebound atalım bir tane.
Missed. Another chance for Teodosiu. And I'm not sure what Teodosiu understands by 2.5 seconds, because she got the rebound and instead of pulling it right back up, decides to take the ball on a walk. Doesn't matter. Game is over. Turkey wins it 17-11. Again, not a lot of suspense in this one. Turkey now doubles down. 2 victories in 2 games. This one a little bit tougher than the one against Hungary, but not by a lot. Turkish players go say hi to their fans, to their technical staff, as do the Romanians. Encouragement here from their coach. It's okay. They had a little better outing than before, and as I said, they can build on that later on in the game against Hungary. And we will stay with Romania as they do face Hungary in the men's competition here in just a few moments, as we have game 2 of Pool A. So we get a preview here of the matchup that we'll have later in the women's competition between Romania and Hungary. Right now it is the men's tournament. In Romania's first game of the day in the men's competition. They're in a group with Germany and Hungary. Similar to what we saw with Turkey and Hungary in the women's competition. Germany has a win 21-7 with Hungary earlier in the day. And now Hungary facing Romania. Last chance for Hungary to have a say in this group. Romania looking for another win after the one they got in the first day. And we have a few changes here from yesterday. Aron Sok, Roland Geroc, Zsolt Takac and David Kertes for Hungary, as we've seen them play earlier against Germany. And for Romania, we have Robert Spoitoru, Marian Cochela, Daniel Toma and Ștefan Nicolae. So a mix of what we've seen from Romania in the past couple of days. The big man, Cochela, back into the lineup. So what they'll be missing today is the sharp shooting pair of Alexandru and Ștefan Ionescu. So Romania will have to find other scoring opportunities. They have plenty of firepower, just had a tough time yesterday showing it. Had a much better outing in the first day, stopped #1 in Bucharest. And let's see what they can do against this physically imposing team from Hungary. Hungary with first possession as David Kertes starts things off. First attempt is missed, and they'll give a foul here on Toma. Toma looking for some explanations on that. He is undersized in that matchup with Hungary's Zsolt Takac. Poor performance for him earlier in the day, but has plenty of time here to change that. Won't do it on this play as he enters the 3-second area too soon after the shot. So it stays 0 on everywhere. Cochela drives in, leaves it now up for Spoitoru. Spoitoru has an open lane, but misses. Cochela, second chance, and there we go. Romania draw first blood. Cochela now called for the foul. Couple of quick fouls here for Romania. Kertes again, trying to get it to Geroc. Now they do, and they make it. No problem there for Roland Balin Geroc. Oh, Spoitoru very nearly getting a two-pointer, in and out. Might think of another one. No, over to Cochela. Now it's Toma. Has the space, throws it up. Missed, but Spoitoru right there to look for the ball. And Romania has it. What an effort from the young player Robert Andrei Spoitoru. Just didn't give up on the play. It got them an extra possession. And now they have to build something here. Spoitoru gets it again. He has a little bounce in his step. And Spoitoru again. And just listen to the crowd. They absolutely love number 52. Now back on the defensive end. This time it's Aron Soks. Another foul, and this could be the issue for Romania despite his speed. Daniel Toma severely undersized for that matchup, and that's exactly what they do here. They bring in Ștefan Nicolae to handle Aron Sok. Tamash inside, Nicolae could have gotten a block there, just a little bit too enthusiastic on the block attempt. Let's see it again. So close. And Roland Geroc ready to shoot a free throw and get it tied at 2. Makes it. Kokela is looking for Spoitoru. He finds Spoitoru, no defense, as Robert Spoitoru finds the open drive to the basket. Oh, Kertes better get the passport, because that one's not a travel. That's a whole journey right there for the Hungarian player. As team in yellow get it back. Toma back in the game, finds Kokela. Kokela spins, throws it up, in and out. Time for Hungary to answer, and they do. Gorgeous finish from David Kertes. Toma can handle the physicality there under the basket. Now very close to getting it. Kokela looking for a teammate, finds Toma. Toma drives, has 2 defenders. What a pass! And Nicolae for Romania. What a day right now as Kokela looking to save it. All 3 Romanian players on the ground, but inspiring play here for the home crowd. And Toma doubles down with a 2-pointer. This has been, at least to this point, Romania's best day here in the competition, playing-wise. And they can smell blood in the water at the way they started this one. They also took a look at the game earlier between Germany and Hungary and saw Germany simply destroy this team from Hungary. And now Spoitoru is fouled on the shot attempt. But definitely the driving force offensively for Romania so far has been Robert Spoitoru, as he'll take a trip to the line. That'll be Hungary's first. Misses. Nicolae battling Spoitoru. Comes up with a rebound and now gets blocked. Suk. Pass inside. It's another mismatch and another easy basket. This time it's Roland Geroc takes advantage of the matchup with Toma. And this is what they need to do with Daniel Toma. Every time they get a mismatch, every time Hungary gets an easy point, Toma has to put on the boosters, put on his speed, and get one back for Romania. Spoitoru, way off, now fights, gets the rebound. And look at the energy from Robert Spoitoru, as Hungary will get this possession. Kokela hesitated. He had time to put his hands on the ball. He wasn't sure if they would have it or not. Eventually, ball goes in. Ball goes out of bounds, and Hungary has it. And Romania right now showing a different kind of basketball. We saw it earlier with the women's team. Despite the loss, very different basketball being played here by the Romanians. Same case for the men's team. They have a 1-point lead on Hungary. Two-point attempt is missed, and now a foul. David Kertes holding on to his opponent and gets number 3 in for Hungary. Toma has room to maneuver, decides to send it over to Spoitoru. Couple of defenders there. Behind the back pass to Kokela. Kokela leaves it for Spoitoru. Bang, bang! No! I thought they had it. Spoitoru, yet another rebound, but misses again. Oh. Kertes inside for Sok. Back out for the 2-pointer from Geroc. Yes, sir. All good from Hungary's number 11, and now Hungary on top. Toma spins over to Kokela. Missed the 2-pointer. Kokela gets it back. Decides to take it in by himself. Misses again. Maybe it's time to consider a pass. Kertes to Sok. Thinks about it. Toma is there. Gets it. He's the spacing. Misses. Spoitoru yet again. And if we had a counter for rebounds, Spoitoru would be right up there in this game. Just couldn't finish that last play. Takac. Now to Jok, stolen by Nicolae. Spoitoru, fake, drives, and he's fouled. This time by Joel Takac. And I'm pretty sure that Takac has more fouls in this tournament than points. Looks like we're going to have a warning here on the Hungarians. Oh, coaching. Okay. I think that's probably the first or second warning for coaching here as Romania get it tied at 7 from the free throw line. And the bad pass. Aron Sok takes a moment, sits down for Hungary. Spoitoru looks for Nicolae. Needs to take it in himself. Spins, throws it up. Off balance. And Stefan Sebastian Nicolae not satisfied with the result of that play as Coquela comes back into the game. And it looks like we'll have a coaching warning on both teams. Well, actually, it's technical for Hungary. It looks like the coaching warning was for Hungary alone. And we see Toma go to the free throw line and puts his team back up 1. So Hungary will have to take better care. As a coach, it has to be very tough not to comment on how your players are evolving, particularly when they're in a tight game. But 3-on-3 basketball does not allow that. The team have to manage themselves during the game. Ball goes to Sok now. Kertes over for Geroc for the 2-pointer. That one goes aside. They keep it alive, but only until it gets to Spoitoru. Has room, takes the 2, but misses, and a foul. This one goes against Aron Sok, and that will be number 6 on Hungary. They are now in the penalty. Kertes trying to get the ball, trying to get a hand on the ball. Almost got it. Wastes 1 second of Romania's possession. Nicolae switches over. Coquela, Romania has a tall lineup. Coquela, another one and another miss. Nicolae, mid-range is off. Coquela fights for it. Careful here, he might pick up a foul. And finally, a point from Takac. Spoitoru drives, 2 defenders, drives by and scores. Solid game so far, and the travel here for Hungary. And he knows it. David Kertes, little smile cracking there. And Cosmin Petrescu, one of our 2 MCs for this event, hyping the crowd, getting them involved again as Spoitoru is looking to drive, steps back over to Toma, no good. Spoitoru gets it, fakes, drives, Sok is there. Good defense from Sok. Now is Coquela, left-handed, just goes awry, but Coquela gets the rebound. Toma, Daniel Toma, plenty of opposition. Spoitoru, oh, so close. He threw that one away from nearly the end of the court, and it almost went in. Still Romania holding on to a 1-point lead. What a game here between the two neighbor countries in this preview of the match later on in the women's competition, where Romania and Hungary will face off again. Take another look at one of the baskets earlier from Hungary. A couple of really good plays inside for Team Red. Kertes for Takac. Back to Kertes. Oh, nearly impossible shot there from the side of the basket. Uses the glass to tie the game up at 9. Nicolae drives, no opposition, and makes it. And we'll need a time here to fix the court under the basket. Yet again, we will have a TV timeout. Stefan Nicolae on the previous play, completely outwitting the Hungarian defense to find himself all alone at the rim. Finishes, puts Romania back up 1. So first game of the day here for Romania, in a good position to win it. Hungary losing earlier to Germany. And if Romania do manage to hold on for the W, they will have a shot. Not a big one, mind you, against Germany, but they will get the opportunity, unless Hungary have something to say about it. And that two-pointer from Roland Garros is, oh, it's actually a one-pointer. Is definitely something to say about it. Spoitoru, really good defense, but Garros throws it out of bounds. Despite the miss, Spoitoru gets lucky. Toma back in the game. Hands it over to Marian Cochela. 3 seconds. And 3-second violation. The basket will not count. Nicolae now switches in, checks into the game for Romania as they defend. Kertes with Toma on him, over to Takac. Now it's Jok, all alone, throws it up. Kept alive, and Šok, no. 2 wasted attempts here for Aaron Šok. Toma had the option to pass, but ends up making the right decision, throws it up, and now has to defend the mismatch against Aaron Šok. Šok loses possession. What a defensive play here from the smaller Daniel Toma. As Spoitoru, incredible resilience for Romania's number 52 to put it in. And gives Romania a 2-point lead. Takac misses. Nicolae over to Spoitoru again. Fakes a 2, steps back. 2-point shot. Oh! Robert Spoitoru! Just witness how well he's playing right now for Romania as the team in yellow take a 4-point lead. Toma recovers, and they know it. They're so close to a win here against this extremely uncomfortable Team Hungary. And it's been all Spoitoru. Takes another one. That one may be a little bit too far off. Heat check here for Spoitoru. And the mismatch inside. Toma trying to stop Takac. He does. Now they have to stop Kertes at the 2-point line. Kertes, cold-blooded 2-pointer for Hungary. This is so far from being over. Toma gets stripped by Zsolt Takac. And what a game, one of the most spectacular games of the tournament. Finally, Romania providing for the fans. Ooh. Just look at how connected Team Romania is right now. They're all locked in following the trail set by Robert Andrei Spoitoru. Let's take another look here as he just drives by and lays it in. And then the two-pointer money for number 52. And now Romania has possession. 1 minute, 23 seconds for Romania to survive. Hungary not playing too bad themselves. Spoitoru looks for another one. Kokela almost got that one, but ends up in the hands of Kertes. And now easy basket for Hungary. 1 point game. Toma has plenty of space there. Passes. No, it's a shot attempt. Kokela can't recover, and Hungary has a chance here to tie it up. Drive in, and no problem for Roland Garros. We are tied at 14. Ball stolen. Garros again. What a breakdown here for Romania. Shocking. And it's up to Spoitoru again. Has the space. Takes it to Spoitoru! Oh my God, the two-pointer for Romania. 30 seconds to go. Takac right there. Scores on Toma in the mismatch, and we have a warning on Hungary for delay of game. 24 seconds to go. We are tied again at 16 this time. And what a game here. Do the Romanians have enough energy to pull off a win here with Toma creating? Who else but Spoitoru has an opportunity. 4 seconds. Spoitoru, defense on him, throws it up. That's short. And Hungary has a chance to win it here at the buzzer. Zok inside with Spoitoru. Del Kokela steals it. 4 seconds. Now another chance for Hungary. Oh! Oh, what a win here for Hungary. Out of nowhere, they pull up the last second shot and upset Romania. Great job here by the Hungarian side to use up the clock. They got lucky there as Kokela just couldn't keep hold of it. And Roland Garros puts in the dagger that gets them the victory. Either way, congratulations for both of these teams. What a show they put on. Hungary getting back in it and winning it at the buzzer against Romania. And I don't know about you guys, I'm certainly looking for a little bit of a breather here after this thriller of a game. So we will get a few minutes off for a little bit of entertainment here for the home crowd. And when we return, we'll have Germany facing off against Czechia in the